Alright, so we're back with the AC Milan Career Mode. So in this episode, we are going to enter the January transfer window. But I'm not sure how much business we're going to do because we only have 19 million and I'm not sure if we're going to sell anyone. But before we do all that, let's jump into this episode's press conference. So these comments are from the last episode and the one before it. So the first comment is from David, saying that we shouldn't sell any of our main players from the first team. And if we do any business, it should be getting squad depth or selling deadwood at the club, which I think that is going to be our main plan going into January because we're in first in Serie A. There's not really anyone that I think we should replace right now. So as of now, that's loosely our plan. All right, so this one kind of goes along with the last one. Sell the players that we've used the least and then look for some young players to develop. So I think these first two comments are pretty much sums up our plan in this January transfer window. All right, next one is from Sean and he thinks we should sign Dallo on a permanent contract or permanent transfer because he's on loan right now, which could be a good option. He's only 21. He's valued at 17 million, so that would pretty much be our budget. My only issue is that I'm not sure if I'm completely sold on him because Calabria has done very good this season. So we'll see how much money we have after January. And if we have money, I think we will end up doing that. All right, next one. So because Ibra is retiring, are you planning to sign a new striker? I think that is a definite yes. Because next season, I don't know if Rebic is good enough to get that starting spot. He might still be a backup if we don't sell him, but I think definitely for next season, we're going to need a new first team striker. And then in terms of our defense, our two main center backs have been very, very good. And then Tomori has been a very good third choice, but Tomori is leaving back to Chelsea next season. So we might need to look at new center backs for season 2, but these main two have done so well. All right, next one is a suggestion to give one of our younger players more playing time. I don't know if it's Haig or Hogg, but yeah, he's only played 3 times. So we're going to try to get him some more game time in the second half of the season. Him along with the other one on the other side on the right, Alexis as well. All right, so this one was from not the last episode, but the one before that, suggesting that we switch to a 4-3-3 attack. And funny enough, that is what we did in the last episode, and we did very good because of it. I pretty much think this is the best formation in FIFA, and it's working for us, so we are going to continue to use it. All right, next one. Why not make Ibra the captain? His influence can rub off on the team. And yeah, I think this is something we're actually going to do because Ibra has the leadership trait. Romanoli doesn't. He should, but he doesn't. So I think for Ibra's final season, he'll be the captain, and the next season, Romanoli can be the captain once again. But yeah, we can use that extra boost that we get from Ibra being captain because of that leadership trait. All right, next one. Put development plans on everyone in the team. So this is something that I do before every single episode. I go through the entire squad hub and change everyone's development plans. So like I'll go into Calabria and then check how many weeks it'll take to make him an 81. And then I'll pick the one that takes the least amount of weeks. So attacking wide back is that one. And then in 2 weeks, he'll be an 81. So I do that for every single player basically at the start of every episode. So that is how we get the most growth out of each player. But that is very important in FIFA 21 if you want your players to grow, to do that often. All right, so this next one is from Zach, suggesting that we do a Road to Glory style career mode, specifically with Bolton or Sunderland. Now, I don't think I've done an RTG at all on this channel in any FIFA career modes. I think the closest thing to an RTG that I did was Stoke City in FIFA 20, but that is definitely in the plans to do a League 2 or League 1 team, like a full long Road to Glory. So I think we'll do one in FIFA 21 for sure. I just don't know when. But definitely Bolton and Sunderland are very good teams to use, so I will keep them in mind. All right, next one is from Jaden. Sergio Aguero is leaving City. What do you think about that, and where do you think he should go? So yeah, I just heard that Aguero is not going to re-sign a contract at Man City, and I heard he could go to Chelsea or Barcelona or back to Argentina. And honestly, I have no idea where he's going to go. It's so hard to imagine Aguero in anything other than a Man City shirt. It would be so weird if he went to Chelsea. I think Barcelona maybe, but if Messi's leaving, then I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. He still has a lot to offer, so I bet a lot of teams are going to be looking at him. And then what do you think about Ronaldo's reaction about the goal clearance? So this is referring to the World Cup qualifying game. I don't know if everyone's seen it, but basically Portugal, Ronaldo, ball is clearly past the line into the net, but for some reason they don't call it a goal, and then Ronaldo gets pissed and he takes off his armband, throws it, gets a yellow, and because of that they drew the game when they should have won. The thing I don't get is why would they not use VAR? I feel like every single league uses VAR, so I don't get why they're not using VAR in that game. But if you look at the highlight, the ball is clearly over the line, so I think most captains would react the way Ronaldo did. And then the last one is, who do you think is going down in the Premier League this season? So Sheffield are going down, and then West Brom are going down for sure. And it looks like it's between Fulham and Newcastle. And I think Newcastle has the more quality to stay up, but they're so inconsistent. So that's a hard one to call. I think I would still put my money on Fulham going down instead of Newcastle. All right, so that is it for the press conference. But before we head into the episode, we are going to go over our objectives for the second half of the season. So these are the objectives suggested by by you guys. First one is Golden Boy. Reach double figures in both goals and assists with a player under the age of 23. So our two closest players to that is Neres with 8 goals and 1 assist, and then Leao with 5 goals and 2 assists. So to complete that objective, we're gonna have to try and assist more with David Neres. Second one is the Wall. Keep at least 25 clean sheets this season. So far we're at 14, so we only need 11 more. So we should be able to do that one. Third one is Ibra Supremacy. Scored 20 goals with Zlatan in his final season. So far he has 8, so he has to score 12 in the second half of the season, which seems doable, but not exactly easy at the same time. And then the last one is Supreme Playmaker. Reach at least 25 assists with any player. Currently Çalhanoğlu is our leader with that, and he has 9. So we need 16 more assists with Çalhanoğlu to reach that objective. So we'll update this screen every episode, and then we'll try to achieve all these objectives, kind of like a test run for the second half of the season, because this is our first time doing this. So next season we might have more objectives, different ones, but for now these are the ones we're going with for the second half of the season. All right, so we are into January. Raheem was recalled by Real Madrid, and then Mete was recalled by Torino. So that is not too big, but that means we might need a new center mid now, because I think we're short one center mid, and I feel like that's one position that we do need, because we only have one other midfielder than our 2 starters. All right, so we've turned some of our wide midfielders into wingers now. So Hogg is now a left wing, pretty much just to fit our formation. And then also David Neres is also a right winger now, and he's going to be 83 soon. So he is growing pretty quick. All right, so we need a midfielder, and we don't have that much money. I feel like our options are Fernandinho, even though he might be a little bit too expensive in the 30s. Douglas Luiz, who is pretty similar, but a little bit cheaper and younger, a lot younger. And then also Camavinga, which he might be pretty expensive. I feel like those, just looking at this short list, are our 3 best options, because we really need a midfielder now. I think I'm going to try to go in for Camavinga with a swap deal, maybe if we can get a deal, because I'd rather have him over Douglas Luiz, but he is pretty expensive, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we don't have that many players to even offer in a swap deal. Like, what if we gave them Rebic plus 7 million? What would they say to that? All right, they just want 25. That's actually not that bad. 25 million? I mean, we can offer like 21.5 probably, and maybe like 20. And then if we just bump up a 25% sell-on clause, would they accept that? Man, we just need a little bit more money for this. We only need like 3 or 4 million. All right, so we're gonna end negotiations on that one, but only 25 for Camavinga. That is kind of surprising. All right, first game is Udinese. I think we should win this, but we will find out. Our quick sim form has been great, and this one is a 2-2 draw. All right, not the best start. All right, this game should be 100% a win. This team is sitting in 19th, so we should win this. Hopefully we do. It's at home, and it's a 3-1 win. Ibra scoring twice, along with David Neres. Our next game is in the Cup. We should win this, even with a rotated team. Still waiting for transfer offers for some of our players if we get any, but this is a 2-1 win, and we advance in the Cup. All right, so Camavinga's value has gone up, so I think that means he's pretty much out of the question. So I'm going to throw a cheap offer at Fernandinho and see what Man City say. So, I mean, he's 85 rated, still not very slow, so like he can still do a good job. We're going to offer 15.5 and see what they say. 21.7. Yeah, I don't really think I want to pay 21.7 for a 35-year-old. Yeah, we're not going to pay that much for a 35-year-old. So let's go in for Douglas Luiz instead. I've wanted to sign Douglas Luiz for a long time, and this is a perfect opportunity to sign him. So please accept. 19.3. That should be enough. Let me see if I can get a little bit off that. All right, so Villa accept 19 million for Douglas Luiz. He is a pretty good box-to-box player with some potential on him. That is pretty much exactly what I'm looking for, so we are going to sign Douglas Luiz up. All right, he should accept that, and he does. So Douglas Luiz is signed up. That's most of our money, but it is a position that we needed desperately. And also, I looked at pre-contracts for next season to sign players, but I really didn't find any. And I think I'm gonna make Tonali just a center mid as well, not a CDM. And I might do that for Douglas Luiz as well, because he only has 73 defending. I feel like he might be suited more as it's just a center mid. So we're gonna do that for him, and then we're also gonna do that for Tonali. But I think that's a decent signing. I've wanted to sign him for a long time, so we finally got him up. But I think that's most of our money. I'm hoping next season, if we qualify for the Champions League, maybe finish like first, second, or third, our budget is gonna be looking very good next season. Because this season it was kind of disappointing. All right, so next game, Lazio at home. The green jerseys are back, and I think we should beat this team, but it's a 2-2 draw. I mean, it's not the worst. Ottavio and Kessié scoring. So I think we're still sitting in first, even though our lead might have gone down a little bit. Actually, we're tied with Juventus now, but we're still 11 points clear of Inter in fourth. So that is very good. I did not think we were going to challenge for the title this season, so we're still overachieving by a lot. All right, next game is versus the team in last place. So even though this is away from home, this better be a win or I am going to be upset. That's a 5-1 win. That is exactly what I was looking for. Ibra, Leao, Neres, Tonali, and Dallo scoring. All right, so Salamakers is ready to turn to a right wing, pretty much just to fit our formation. And then our next game is the quarterfinals of the Italian Cup against Lazio. So I think this will finally be the first played game of this episode. All right, so we're giving Hogg a chance to start in this game. Backers at left back as well. Douglas Luiz makes his debut, I think, in the midfield, and then Rebic up top. But quarterfinals, already in the quarterfinals of the Italian Cup. We'll see if we can beat Lazio and make the semis. All right, Lazio v Milan. We could win the Italian Cup. That would be a nice piece of silverware to pick up. So let's try and take down Lazio to reach the semi-finals. I'm forward to see how Douglas Luiz plays in this team. I feel like he fits AC Milan. He looks like an AC Milan player. And Rebic into David Neres. Gonna play that to Calabria. And try and cross that into Rebic. That was not bad, actually. But that was not on target. Rebic should have done a little bit better with that. Oh, that's a great steal by Hogg. Can we get it to Çalhanoğlu? At least we can. Oh, we're going to go to Neres instead. Rebic was offside. Have no space. No space. There is Kessié. Gonna try and go for a shot, and that is completely blocked. That was not the best attack by me. All right, Neres up to Rebic. So waiting for a little bit of a run. There's a run from Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu on his right foot. That is deflected off their center back's head, I think. We're going to try to cross this in. That is not a great cross. It's into Hogg, though. Hogg on the volley. That is deflected. Did not look that bad, though. We get that to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu goes for a shot, and that is blocked as well. We're kind of dominating possession, though, as I give it away. And then Kessié just wins it back. Yeah, we're kind of dominating possession just a little bit. Çalhanoğlu into Douglas Luiz. Can he reach that? That was such a weird through ball. All right, work this around into Douglas Luiz. First time shot from Douglas Luiz, and it's blocked. Everything is blocked. Gonna give that to Hogg into Luiz. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu goes for a shot. That is blocked. Not a surprise. Rebic goes for a shot, and that's blocked as well. Just everything gets blocked. All right, come on. We're knocking on the door. We should get this goal pretty soon. Hogg is just gonna run with this as much as he can. We try and aim for Neres. That pass is blocked pretty well. Into Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu goes for a shot, and that hits the back side post of the net. You know what? At least that shot was not blocked. All right, Douglas Luiz up to Çalhanoğlu. Give that to David Neres. Try and cross it into Rebic. That was a pretty good cross. Just could not get on the end of it. But once again, we are just dominating them. So where is this goal going to come from? Rebic. Oh, Rebic has the pace to beat him. Goes for a shot, and it's blocked. This is going to break a new record. All right, we have a free kick. We are just going to give this right to Romagnoli, the last player I want to shoot. David Neres goes for the shot, and that's over the bar. All right, come on. We need to stop messing around. We need to put one of these into the back of the net. All right, start of the second half. When are we going to find this goal? As a good pass into Correa. Back to Parolo. This is not looking too good. Probably their most threatening they've looked this entire game. They go for a shot. Good save by Donnarumma. That is brought back in, and Calabria gets it out. Yeah, definitely the most threatening they've looked in this entire game. Corner is going to be swung in. Good clear by Romagnoli. Rebic to Çalhanoğlu. Need a little bit of space. Çalhanoğlu's going to go for a shot himself. Once again, it's not even on target. Yeah, I feel like something has been missing from our attack this game. Not sure what, though. Rebic into David Neres. Give that to Çalhanoğlu. Into Rebic. He's not going to reach that. All right, Douglas Luiz into Çalhanoğlu. David Neres. It's not a good angle. Is that going to be a good angle? No, it's not. All right, Salamakers is on for David Neres, and then Benased is on for Douglas Luiz. We are going to go short with this one. Going to get that back out. Into Romagnoli, into Benased. Can't even get the shot away. I don't even know what just happened there. Çalhanoğlu, Rebic into Hogg. Get that wide to backer. Try and cross this in maybe. That's a decent looking cross. Not going to reach anyone though. Alexis to Kessié. Get that to Çalhanoğlu. That's a good touch. That's a good touch, and it's blocked. Man, we've had so many shots this game, but just no goal to show for it. Can we get one here? Rebic goes for a shot. At least that's on target. Pepe Reina saves it though. We're still just dominating possession. Just nothing to show for it. Rebic, Çalhanoğlu. That's a good tackle. I don't know if it's our defense playing good or our attack just being so lackluster this game. I do not know. All right, let's try and play this out wide. Alexis, you should be able to reach that. You will reach that. Can we try and cut in? Look for a pass maybe. Give that to Rebic into, I don't know who that is, but I think it's Beniced. But not surprisingly, that shot is blocked as well. Is this going to go to extra time or penalties or what? I have no idea in the Italian Cup. I don't think it's a replay, but we do not want that. That is such a good win by Alexis. This might be the chance. This might be the chance. Rebic. Give that to Haug with his shot. Put in the rebound, put it in. Oh, we put it in. 91st minute. Finally, we score a goal. Haug goes for a shot, but in the end, our top scorer currently, Çalhanoğlu, puts it in. All right, finally we score, and thankfully, we will not be going into extra time. We do the job in normal time. So, 1-0 win. We had to fight for it, but we are into the semis of the Italian Cup. Yeah, we had 17 shots that game. 17 shots and only one goal to show for it. All right, next game is Genoa. This should be a win. This should be a win on the last or transfer deadline day. This should be a win, and it's going to be a 2-0 win. David Neres scoring twice. Exactly what I like to see. All right, so transfer deadline day, and we have absolutely no money to spend. But I might have one more small transfer we might do. Yunus Mensah from Valencia. He's 18 years old, 70, has a lot of potential on him. I might try to loan him in. We'll see if he wants to come on loan to us. It might be a loan to buy we can do actually. So what if we do like a short-term loan until the end of the season, and then we can split it as wages? That is fine. And then transfer fee. I think he was worth about 4 million, right? Oh, you can't offer your budget like that? I thought you could offer like your next season's budget, like you can go over. Or it might. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, we can do that. What am I saying? So let's offer 4 million. See what they say. 4.3 plus a 3% sell-on clause. I think we just try to be a little stingy here. 4.1, 4.5. They're going up on me. Jeez. 4.3. Accept it. All right, they accept it. So he could be another wide player slash midfielder. Come on loan until the rest of the season. He is a pretty good player, pretty versatile. So we'll see if he accepts to come on loan to us. All right, so Musa has been loaned in. So for the rest of the season, we can take a look at him. And then next season, if we want to bring him in, it'll only be 4 million. But he looks pretty good. He's very well-rounded. So I think that's our last bit of business. All right, so that is it for deadline day. So not the busiest of windows for us, but we brought in a midfielder, position we needed. And we brought a young player in on loan too as well, which I think is pretty realistic. I think team in first place with not that much money. It's not like we were going to do a whole lot of business in that January window. Hopefully next season our budget is a lot bigger. All right, so I think this Roma game will be the last one of this episode. And then the next one we have the Europa League round of 32, and then probably a big game against Atalanta as well. But Roma, they're in 5th, so this is a pretty big game as well. And we're sitting in first. Juventus are right on our heels. So if we want to stay in first, we cannot drop points. All right, so only change for this game is Leao playing left mid. Otavio is out with a suspension, but we'll see if we can beat Roma away from home to end this episode. Yeah, so with Juventus right on our heels, we need to win every game possible. But Roma are not a bad team, not a bad team at all. We'll see what we can do. All right, that is a free kick in the box. That is kind of dangerous. Kessié should get that to Tonali. Tonali blocks it though. Beautiful. These blue kits are so nice too, by the way. Now, Leao, use your pace. Just use it. We try and find the pass. They've recovered pretty well. Leao was going to go for a shot himself. That did not even go anywhere. All right, get that to Neres into Çalhanoğlu. This is a great chance. Çalhanoğlu gets a little bit of space. That should be a goal, and that is a goal. Man, Çalhanoğlu has been by far our best player this season, leading in goals and leading in assists as well. And that was pretty simple. Just Çalhanoğlu in front of goal, gets around one, and then finishes it. All right, 18 minutes in, good start. We are 1-0 up. All right, Kessié up to Çalhanoğlu. Gonna try and wait for David Neres. He is the rapid one here. Actually, that's a good run by Sandro Tonali. Now, where we go with this? We're gonna get that back to Leao. Leao goes for a shot. That's gonna be a corner. All right, where is the big man Ibra? We're gonna aim for him. Not exactly him. Not the worst corner though. Çalhanoğlu will bring that down. Tonali, give that to Romagnoli into Ibra. Ibra can try and get it to Neres, but he can't. Yeah, Roma are not being that threatening in this game. This has been pretty comfortable for us so far. All right, Ibra into Neres. Give that to Ibra. Neres, can you get around one? Yes, you can. No, you cannot. All right, where is my fullback? Hernandez. Is this Hernandez? Where are we at? That is Hernandez. He blocks that though, and he's going to keep this in. What a defensive play by Hernandez. All right, this should be halftime though. Tonali is going to try to chase this down. Mkhitaryan. Tonali does not win it there. Are they going to get this inside the box? No, they're not. That is going to be a challenge, and that is going to be halftime. All right, 1-0 up. Feel like we need to be doing better in the attacking department, so we'll try to do that in a second. All right, Zaniolo. That's a good block by Romagnoli. And our defense has been so good this season, plus our two midfielders, Tonali and Kessié. Wow, Jack Grealish to Barcelona in the top left-hand corner. That is something. Right, Çalhanoğlu into Tonali, Ibra, I need you to make a little bit of a run there. Gonna give that to Çalhanoğlu, get it right back to Ibra. It's not enough room to shoot. Çalhanoğlu, is Tonali onside? I think he still is, and no, he's not. Finished it, but he's not onside. All right, Leao into Ibrahimovic. Try and get that to Çalhanoğlu. That was not a bad idea. Yeah, our attack has definitely not been as lethal as it was in the last episode. It's really, there's so much room here for some reason. But I tried to find Tonali. That was actually not a bad cross or pass. That is a interesting ball into Mkhitaryan. Calvert-Lewin is not looking too good for us. That's a good turn. That's a good turn. And I completely just left Calvert-Lewin there. All right, 78th minute, they tie this game up. Yeah, I felt that goal coming, and I completely just left Calvert-Lewin wide open here. I just left him. All right, Yunus Mensah is getting some game time in this one. Benaced, and then also Douglas Luiz. Last 10 minutes, we'll see if we can try and grab a winner in this game. Ibra to Çalhanoğlu. If we could have an immediate reply, that would be beautiful. Benaced to Çalhanoğlu. That does not work, and Ibra can't win it. All right, we need to get this forward. Leao, wait for Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu, good turn. In to Douglas Luiz. Our new man goes for a shot, and the keeper saves it. Oh, I think that was the chance. The angle just got a little bit too wide for that shot. All right, come on, Ibra. Ibra to win the game. Ibra. Oh, that was it was a decent cross too. Oh, I think that's going to be it though. Douglas Luiz cannot win that, and that is going to be it. Oh, we had like one decent chance and one half chance there to win it all in the end, but 1-1 draw away from home. It's not the worst result, but that might mean that we're out of first now. All right, so we're still in first, but Juventus have not played their game yet, so they'll probably jump over us and they'll be in first, but we'll be in second with a 12-point lead on third. So that is something to be very, very positive about. And then in the next episode, we have the semifinals of the Italian Cup. So we'll play that and also start up the Europa League again. Yeah, so the attack was not looking as good in this episode. So we'll try to pick that back up in the next one. But I like the signing of Douglas Luiz. I think he'll be a good player in this series. And we'll see if Yunus Mensah can prove to be a valuable player for this team so that we sign him next season. But sitting in first in Serie A and then semifinals of the Italian Cup, we're in a very good spot. But that is going to be it for this episode. So if you guys enjoyed, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you all have a great day.